gang, Chris with the Speed Traveler, and today we're going to take a look at this Cadillac Eldorado Touring Coupe. This particular model is a 1983. It's finished in the Sonora Fire Mist with the saddle leather interior. The big way you can tell that this is a touring coupe is its minimalized body styling. It's got the flush mount body badging. The chrome, there's no chrome around the headlights. They're color matched headlights. There's no chrome along the side panel, all in an effort to keep it more slippery, more aerodynamic. And especially notice that there's no vinyl roof. This is unique to the Touring Coupe. And this is all designed to go up against the cars of that era, the Mercedes 500 SEC, which we did do a video of previously, which is an amazing car, and also the BMWs of that era. Before we actually go driving, what we really should do is take a look underneath the hood. But before we even do that, if you like the content we're providing, hit that like button, follow us, and we'll bring you lots more information about all the cars and things we do. Underneath the bonnet here, I should say hood because this is an American car, we got this giant V8 motor, the HT4100. The HT standing for high technology. It's a dual fuel injected engine and it produces quite a bit of horsepower from that era. Man, there's just really nothing like cruising around in a Cadillac. This is just too much fun. I mean, I'm not going blistering fast. I'm just having fun, taking in the scenery, doing some mountain canyon roads just to get a flair for the windies. You know, cruising through town. In town, it's amazing how many looks you get for just a simple little car like this. Well, little, it's not a little car. You know, and in 1983, driving was a lot of fun. As a matter of fact, I think probably the most epic road trip movie ever was released by National Lampoon with Chevy Chase starring in Vacation. I'm certain you all remember that movie with the ginormous station wagon and the family going across country. And you know, this is the kind of car that would make that trip a lot of fun. Cadillac produced the Eldorado Touring Coupe with the specific purpose to go up against some other cars on the market. But really, they created their own category. And with the Eldorado Touring Coupe, you can tell it's a Touring Coupe. And this is important for you buyers out there that are looking for something like this. The Touring Coupe is unique in its interior because it has this center console area. Very unique to the Touring Coupe model. The bucket seats, you know, they're supposed to be a little bit more sporty, a little bit more racy, but they're super comfortable. They're super comfortable. Plus, one of my favorite things about this era vehicle, it's gonna sound silly, but it's the horn. It's not that anemic, get out of my way. This has got an actual horn. It's got some power to the horn itself. Just like a V8 motor, the horn. I love that. I'm just tapping on it. If I lean on it, it sounds like a semi-truck. And whatever's in front of you is gonna scatter. You know, it's funny because you can find Cadillac cars for sale all over the place, you know. I mean, you can pick up something like this for probably around 10 grand, which, you know, in 1983 dollars, that's a lot of money. In 2023 dollars, that's not so much. You don't get much for 10 grand anymore, but you could have a car similar to this, but you have to be very specific about what you're looking for. I mentioned the interior here with the split seats. It's not a bench seat. It's not a big bench seat. They got the bucket seats. You got the center console. Talked about the exterior of the car, the lack of the the large stand-up badging. It's all flush mount to the bodywork, the lack of trim, chrome trim work around the car, and the lack of the vinyl roof, all trying to make it a little bit more sleek. It all goes to the heritage and the history of Cadillac. It's hard to believe that the first one of these rolled off the line in 1953. This being the 10th generation, I mean, it just goes to speak to the phenomenal success that Cadillac has had with their vehicles. And they're really making a comeback now. If you haven't checked out the newest Cadillacs, wow, so awesome, just amazing cars. I would really love to turn one of their current models into a touring car and actually race it out on track, because they are incredible. Wow, that's a lot of fun. It's not about the high speed, it's about cruising around and having a good time, but I gotta tell you, this is a fun car to cruise. It's just loads of fun. You get lots of looks because this color just really stands out. And gotta speak a little about the history of this car. The Eldorado was first introduced in 1953 in the first generation. This is the 10th generation in 1983. And in 1983, they sold over 67,000 Eldorados. That's a lot of 1983 cars. Of the touring coupes, only about 1,000 of those are actually sold. And this color, again, the Sonora Fire Mist, is unique to the Eldorado Touring Coupe vehicle. I've had so much fun driving this car. I can't wait to see what we get into next. And if you like what we watch and you want to see what we get into next, please hit that follow button, like our videos, and we'll get you tons of more content. And thanks for watching The Speed Traveler.